Welcome to Boyd County Schools and our new teacher video series. This session will provide information about our district finance department and how this department assists you in serving our students. The finance department is responsible, with the assistance of the superintendent, school councils, and the finance staff, for creating a sound financial climate that reflects the district needs and expectations. This department has primary financial reporting and budgeting responsibility for our district and is effective in long-range thinking and in integrating our district needs with the demands of our community. This video session does not provide comprehensive coverage of all finance issues you may encounter, but will give a basic overview of how this department can assist you. If you have further questions, please contact the finance department or your building supervisor. Finance department office hours are 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. If you need assistance, please call to discuss your questions or come by during those hours. Staffing our finance department at district office are Dawn Flew, the finance director; Helen Campbell, the accounts payable director; and Cindy McClelland, Federal Programs Accounts Payable. One of the interactions you will have with the finance department occurs when you purchase supplies or equipment to use in your classroom. Guiding these purchases are lists of approved vendors, companies who offer products you wish to purchase. When purchasing products and supplies, employees are expected to first consult the district bid vendor list. 6 Kentucky educational cooperatives have partnered to form the Kentucky Purchasing Cooperative, and this consortium solicits bid proposals and selects vendors that offer lower prices and greater discounts to school districts. This means schools can stretch their dollars a little further. You can access the district bid vendor list from the finance page on our district website to see which are preferred vendors and to see the discounts which may be available for commonly purchased supplies and equipment. There are several steps which are required to be completed if you are purchasing supplies and/or equipment for your classroom. First, all requests for supplies, equipment, and services that will obligate Boyd County Board of Education funds must be made on a district request or purchase order form. These forms should be available in your school office. Secondly, after your purchase order is completed and signed by the principal or director, send all 4 copies and any necessary supporting document to the finance department. 3. When your purchase order is received by the finance department, your request is reviewed. Once approved, your purchase order will be signed by the finance director or designee and assigned a number. The last copy of the purchase order will be returned to you. Next, the pink copy and yellow copy are kept by the finance department until the invoice is received. Then the invoice and pink receiving copy will be sent to you. You are responsible for reviewing the document, reconciling the receiving copy information with the invoice. If there are changes, make them on the receiving copy in red and retotal. Finally, sign and date the receiving copy and return it with the invoice to the finance department. You must follow these steps when completing a purchase order. The steps are numbered, and beginning with number 2, they correspond with the steps numbered on the purchase order displayed to the right. First, you should always use a blue or black ink pen or typewriter to complete your purchase order. Number 2, if you mark Mail Yes, we will mail the order for you. Mark No or leave the section blank, and the purchase order will be returned to you. 3, in the area labeled 2, fill in the name and complete address of the company from which you are ordering. In the area labeled Ship To, fill in the complete address where you want the order sent. 4, write or print clearly the catalog number, description, number of units, price per unit, and total cost of the items you are ordering. 5, limit your order to a maximum of 3 pages. Number 6, circle the appropriate number in the model procurement box that corresponds with the reason you selected this vendor. If it is a vendor listed on our vendor bid list, select Bid. Sign the requesting teacher block and present the purchase order to the person who has authority over the funds to be used to pay for the order. Number 8, if you don't know the correct Munis codes, ask the person approving the purchase order to give you the information or complete this section for you. And finally, number 9, once the approval signature has been obtained and dated, the completed purchase order is then sent to the finance department. If you purchase an item which is not consumable, is expected to last more than a year, and has a value of $5,000 or more, you must fill out Form FAI-3. These items are considered fixed assets. When these assets are removed or are transferred to a new location within the district, documentation must be provided. This enables the district finance office to track these costly items.